Today is Saturday, June 6, 2020. I'm hoping our message today will show itself to be true as you watch this days and weeks or perhaps years in the future. For our American friends, you're experiencing contrast in many areas. Number one, your presidential leadership. Number two, the injustice to the Black community. And number three, the coronavirus management and solution. Having studied and taught and experienced law of attraction myself, I always know this to be true. Today's message: there is clarity through contrast. Even as we speak, people are becoming more clear about what they want and what they need with presidential leadership, with Black Lives Matter, and hopefully with the solution to the coronavirus. Can you think about a time when you experienced contrast in your life? Your clarity of what you wanted was birthed through that contrast. The ideal amount of contrast is to have it briefly. And through that brief observation of what we don't like and don't want, we can get more clear about what we do want. So the protests are contrasts that will birth more clarity about what people want. Watch for this change as you see the birthing of the clarity from everybody. So today, John and I want to extend our help to you in any way that you might be affected. Is it your feelings? Is it something physical? Is it your thoughts? Let us know how we can help you today. And good morning. June 6, 2020. There we go, John. Contrast, in our own lives, and at a smaller scale, contrast is anything that we don't like. And without the law of attraction part of it, we've done it before. You say, I hate when this happens. From now on, we're doing it this way. Well, that was the birthing of clarity through contrast. But when you're in the contrast, it's hard to see the birthing of the clarity. But I'm seeing it on the news right now. There's new policies being built. There's new laws being built just right now, real fast. So this is the clarity part. So hope everybody gets today's message. There is contrast. And that contrast is going to birth clarity.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Hopefully, yeah. Some change.
Yes. Well, John, let's go take a peek out in the room. Tell me who's joined us this morning, and let people know again how we can help people in today. So go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, yeah, if you're watching live, say hello and let us know where you're watching from. Yeah, so I think you already said hello to a few people here this morning that are watching live, like Natasha, Amber. If we're repeating.
No, I only said hello to Natasha. Everyone else is new to me too.
Go ahead. All right, Natasha's here. Yeah, John Schlackback's here, says good morning.
John, good morning.
Amber's here, says morning, Michael John.
Hey, Amber.
Marcia E. Green, hi from Montana. This looks like a great subject.
Yes.
Yeah, Barbara Kyle is here, says hello, Michael and John from Portland.
Our friend Jennifer Towner's with us. Olga's with us. Good morning, Michael John. Awesome day. Friend Permelia Paran that lives here on beautiful Vancouver Island. Good morning, bros. Awesome to be watching today. I love the clarity through contrast. And our friend Roger from Singapore. So we've got great representation around the world today. So thank you for joining us. And we're here every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific. We're on episode number 150s. Boy, we have been around and we've helped a lot of people with a lot of things. But today, is there something that we can help you with relative to the climate around the world right now? You can pick the subject, and you're feeling anxiety or fear or nervousness. We don't want to pick the feeling for you, but today it's going to be an open office for those people that need help from what they're observing or experience that's going on. Well, good morning, John. So, John, let's talk a little bit about trapped emotions, and then while we're doing that, we can have some friends join us. We're both, John and I are both certified emotion code practitioners, and this sign behind us is like everywhere in my life. It's on my phone, it's on the wall, it's in my bathroom, in my bedroom. It's like, yeah. I love this chart. And this is a chart of unprocessed emotions. And there's 60 of them, and we might have one. And unprocessed means we had an event in our life or a trauma or a disappointment or a physical accident or something like that, and we didn't process that emotion. We didn't get ticked off or angry or kick the can or break dishes or swear. We held it in.
Stuff it down.
Yeah, this is a list of held ins, okay? These are held in emotions. So we want you to process your negative emotions by getting ticked off and angry and breaking dishes, but just do it briefly and do it by yourself. Just get it off, because when that emotion gets processed, you've had that experience before where you said, oh, that feels much better. Oh, there, I let it go. That's what let it go means. Let it go means just like get rid of it. So get in the habit of processing your emotions. And in the meantime, we're going to help you clean up the old ones.
Yeah.
John, how can these emotions manifest themselves in people? What are some of the examples that we've worked on?
Well, most commonly, mentally is stress. People just call it, yeah, I deal with stress, right? And so we've talked about this before, but like all these, the sum of all these is stress. This is what it is. It's whatever it may be, whether it be like anxiety, nervousness, frustration, or just feeling hopeless or, you know, overwhelmed. You're right. That's stress. That's what we work with, reducing people's stress. Even like chronic pain, right? Neck pain, back pain, shoulder pain, hip pain, knee pain, foot pain, migraines, right? Like all this manifests as that physical pain, chronic pain, unexplained chronic pain. You know, you've seen like 18 different practitioners, doctors, lotions, potions, pills, right? To get to the root cause of whatever it is. And, you know, years and years and decades later, you don't.
Yeah.
Might
and
just
it's not uncommon for people to say, to acknowledge they have pain and say, I've got stress in my shoulders, but I don't think they really know that they really do. I don't think they really know their baseball sizes of energy. I think they're just used to thinking, oh, I'm stressed out and I'm not exercising or whatever. I don't think they really know they've got stress on their back. And if they did know, big deal. What are you going to do about it? Well, John, that's where you and I come in. We identify, because stress is just the umbrella word to describe, I've got some, because we never say, oh, my back is killing me. I've got baseball-sized, unprocessed, trapped and absorbed emotions, and one from my mother, and they're killing me. We don't say that because we don't know what they are. John, tell people what I meant by the different kinds. There's only 60 of them. They could be multiplied from different sources. What does that mean?
Yeah, so 60 trapped emotions on the chart, 60 common ones, but there's different variations of these emotions, like the inherited trapped emotion, which is something you can be born with. So something your parents experienced or ancestors. So whatever they lived through, you know, passed onto you through your DNA. And now you're reliving it, right? And actually in the womb, you can pick stuff up as well. A lot of the time it's from mom, but it can be absorbed from, you know, other people around in the house. We call that prenatal. Yeah. Right. And then a few other ones too, like the absorbed emotion, you know, if you know, in the same room as, you know, a friend or family member, and they're, you know, releasing their emotions or telling you about their day and kind of venting, and, you know, you're, you know, close to them, you take that on, you match their frequency, you take that on, we call that an absorbed emotion. Right. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes a surefire sign that you've absorbed somebody's emotion, you might say this: something's come over me in the last couple of days. Mm-hmm. You can bet. And I use the, an absorbed emotion to me is like, you know, and I don't even know where I'm getting this scene maybe from, is a cloak. You know what a cloak or a cape is? It's like that cape came over you. And what that was, it was somebody else's emotions. And now you are responding to this, thinking, you know what, I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling really angry lately. Or, you know, I'm so indecisive. I don't know what's come over me. Mm-hmm. Cue probably an absorbed emotion behind us from somebody else.
Yeah.
So we don't expect people to figure that out. You know, that's what we're trained to do. We're, John, we're able to connect with you. We're going to have a couple volunteers this morning, and we're able to ask your subconscious which one of these emotions. So John, it's just not enough to find it, because I could say, hey, John, I found out your back is stress and a little bit of grief. We'll chat later. And it's like, can you fix it? How do we fix it?
Right. Yeah. So it's great. This process, we can, you know, find it what it is, and we can fix it. We like fixing stuff here. So yeah, the process includes like surfacing it. So we muscle test to find out what it is. We communicate with your subconscious mind, and yeah, we're muscle testing. You'll see us, you know, playing with our fingers here. And once we find the emotion, we clear it. So we use a magnet. We got one here. Michael's got one there, and we swipe it over the governing meridian here. That basically deletes it. In simple terms, it's clears it out, right? Like a magnet on the back of your credit card. Poof, information gone, vaporized, right? So that's what we do. Little magic wand.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna ask a question that nobody asked. You don't have to believe it to have it work, by the way.
Right. No, I get that question.
Yeah, your conscious mind is the one that might not believe it, but guess what? Your subconscious mind is the boss.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that takes direction and gives the answers. So yeah, just in case you think, I don't really believe it. Well, you don't have to.
It works for skeptics too.
Yeah. John, I'm going to take a peek out in the room. We have Cedar joining us again this week. Hello, Cedar. And Don Skewers is with us, Lauren Nelson Bauman, and Paula Cresswell Mayers from Columbus, Georgia. Who else, John, do you see on your screen?
I think you got to everyone here. You got Cedar. Lori Mail from Las Vegas loves the topic. I think we have a volunteer here. Cindy Hamill says, hi, I am white parent of an adopted Black child who is now a teenager. I've always had some anxiety about his safety in the world, but certainly now it's heightened. It's great.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're wanting to help today.
Yeah. Thanks for this information and coming forward, Cindy. Yeah. So, one of us will work with Cindy. And yeah, again, so we're looking for a volunteer. So whatever it may be, very unique to you, like Cindy has told us about. But we're here to help. So we're gonna one of us will work with Cindy and try and lower this anxiety she has. Yeah.
Now, what's interesting, of course, she's calling it anxiety because we tend to do that, but it might not be anxiety in the chat. John's going to find out what it is. Your conscious mind says it's anxiety, and subconscious mind, well, these feelings are actually creating the anxiety, and whoever works on that will do that. Hey, Corinne Beach Murray's also piping in rather with the absorbed emotions with the expression, I don't feel like myself. I don't feel myself. I feel off.
Mm.
There are other signs of our friend John that's watching, John Schleppbach. He is doing some research and writing a guide to absorbed emotions and so on. So give him a shout out, or he's in the chat there. Go say hello to him, and he'll let you know when he has more information. It's a very important subject, and in my research, there's not a lot written about it. So the more I do emotion code, it's like, okay, this stuff's not going away. I really, and if you're a practitioner, my recommendation would be to actually start asking for absorbed, trapped emotions, just, to see if there's a pattern, see if you can get them. And my experience has been, they've been quite significant in helping people heal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah. It's common too when you, with the stress and you're building up trapped emotions is like teeth clenching. So, right. Like you just sort of grind your teeth and, your jaw gets sore. You wake up in the morning, and you're just kind of like, what's going on, right? Yeah.
We haven't done a teeth grinding show in a couple of years now. I think that was one of our early shows, teeth grinding.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to put it on the short list, hey?
Probably. I had some great successes this week with different case studies, and it's very exciting. Mm-hmm. Okay, so John, why don't you work with Cindy Hamill and for that, and narrate us through what John, as the practitioner, now John is going to be Cindy's proxy. In other words, Cindy said, I don't know how to do this, and John said, hey, that's my job. I can do it on your behalf. Hire me. I'm the proxy. So John, on Cindy's behalf, is going to find out which emotions are causing her level of anxiety around this issue. And John, you can go ahead and get started. And I'll keep an eye on the comments.
So Cindy Hamill, okay, parent of an adopted Black child and concerned about his safety in the world. So what I'm going to do is connect up to Cindy. So with intention, tuning in, connect up. It's like kind of I'm like going into her energy or her Wi-Fi, and I need the password, but her password is yes, which she's implied here with showing up today and giving us this. And so I'm just going to tune in, connect up, super simple, connect up, proxy. So I'm muscle testing with my hands here. My fingers are just sort of down below the screen here. And yeah, so Cindy, let us know where you're from as well. Let's see. I'm in, Vancouver, Canada, West Coast.
Yeah, we like to do that because not only do you not have to join the call and be seen, you just have to text. That's why it's called distance healing. Two obvious words in there. One of them, of course, is being at a distance and not even being present. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever meet anybody in person unless I'm doing a demo. But people say, "Hey, can we meet in person?" No, another half hour plus treats and coffee. No.
Yeah.
Go ahead, John. Get started there.
Yeah. Takes longer to find parking than it does to do the session.
Just stay in your car. I'll do it from there.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so I've got a good connection here. Establish that connection. We have a good connection. My name's Cindy. Yeah, my name's John. My name's John. No, good connection, Cindy. Proxy,
There's
acting
also
as a
the yes or
proxy.
no answers every time
Yeah,
you ask a question. Yeah.
yeah. I want to establish a good baseline, right? So yeah, Cindy. All right, my name's Cindy Hamel. Yeah. Okay, so I am experiencing some anxiety. It could be worry, nervousness, whatever it may be about my child's safety in the world. Yeah, especially right now under this current climate, right? Yeah, Cindy's from Virginia. Yeah, okay. So is there a trapped emotion amplifying this anxiety? Yeah, there is. All right. Is it on the emotion code chart? It is. Okay. So is the severity at least a 5? Yeah. Is it a 10? No. Is it a 9? No. Is it an 8? It's an 8. 8 out of 10, according to your subconscious, right? So let's see. Is there a trapped emotion we can clear to reduce this anxiety here? Yeah. Okay. Is it column A? No. So it's in column B. Yeah. So I've got my chart here just down on my desk. Okay. Be odd. Be even. So it's in B even. 2, 4 is B6. Pride, no. Shame, no. Shock, no. Unworthy, no. Worthless, so it's worthless. First emotion, worthless. Yeah. Okay. Need to know more. No. Clear it. Yeah. So let's clear that.
Yeah. So asking yes or no questions and using muscle testing, talking to her subconscious mind, found out what it was. Again, it's not enough to find it. Hashtag who cares. What we really want to do is delete it. And John did that with the magnet. So that's the first emotion.
Right. Yeah. All right. So are we still at an 8? No. So it's probably less. 7, 6, 5. We'll keep going and then I'll recheck.
Yeah.
Okay. Another trapped emotion. Okay. A odd, A even. It's A5. Yeah. Blaming. No. Dread. No. Fear. Yeah. Fear. Okay. Need to know more. Don't need to know more. All right. Clear it. Release fear.
And you notice John is doing ranges. He found out what's the severity because we want to, instead of saying, "Oh, I think we're done," you don't have to think. John will test the scale again, and her subconscious mind will say, "Oh, we're done." It knows math really well. It can figure out percentages and how much is left to do and how many, everything. So that's why you hear John keep checking about his status here.
Yeah. Next one is horror or horrified. Clear that. Yeah. So that's released. Good. Is there another trapped emotion we can identify and release? Yeah. Be odd. Even 1, 3. Be 3. Self-abuse. Clear self-abuse. So good mix here. Clear that. It's released. Yeah. So is there another trapped emotion? Identify and clear for you here, Cindy. Yeah. A, be odd. 2, 4, 6. Shock. Release shock. Good. That cleared. Yeah. Is there another trapped emotion, Cindy? We can identify and clear. Yeah. A odd. 1, 3. Another 5. Peeved. Pissed off. Clear that. It's cleared. Yeah. Another trapped emotion. We can identify and clear. Yeah. Column A. B4. Panic. Clear panic. It's a good one. All right. Any absorbed emotions? No. Shared? No. Inherited emotions? No. Prenatal? No. Anything else? No. Okay. That might be enough. That was a good little batch. Okay, so we'll leave it there. I got any more? No, zero. I got zero.
Okay, well, my hunch is give her a minute and let her come back and give you
Yeah, I think something like this. It might be
a
time, day, two. Just
slow release fertilizer style.
yeah, it might be slow release fertilizer kind of a thing, right? It's not like, you know, pain in the neck, but yeah, just
I'm going to go out and read some more comments. Join me. Got other people
for sure.
joining us. Dolane Major has joined us, and Corinne Beach Murray has given us lots of hashtags. Sylvie Bellini from the UK, thank you. Let's see. Tris Jackson, that's probably more one-on-one session on your comments there. So you should consider hiring John or I. Barbara Kyle, oh my God, I've been grinding my teeth for 50 years. Could that be trapped emotion? It's probably trapped emotions, but I've had great success with that. And the jaw, make sure who's ever going to do it with you aligns your left jaw and your right jaw, then does all the trapped emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is a little
Barbara
tip.
Kyle, that's definitely doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cindy was from Virginia, in the eastern United States. So, and you're in Vancouver. So again, that's the distance, and you were still able to
Yeah.
work.
We're not all that close geographically, but
Tammy, I think you could book an appointment and have that work done as well. And same with CDAR, that's not today's subject, but we could help you with that in a session. Again, today we want to help people that are experiencing anything from today's current events yeah, and maybe that was, we did that today. Maybe that was our goal, to let people know what our thoughts and concerns are and how we are with you and looking and hoping for some positive birthing of some clarity. And then we can stand tall about what we want and what we like and so on. So thanks for hanging out with today. John, just going back out and peeking in the room. Helen Jervis from the UK, lovely to be joining you. Have missed the daily sessions. And there haven't been daily sessions. I did them for 63 days and that was it.
just 2 months straight.
Yeah, I was gonna, I said, and I decided one day I was on and I thought, you know what, today's gonna be the last day. Even though I was telling people I was gonna be there all week, that's probably what she's referring to. And then I had contrast, and I thought, so what's the clarity? Well, the clarity is I did them for 63 days. I helped 415 people and I'm done. And then I was bored for about 4 days. And then I'm birthing a new project. If you're a practitioner, in July, I'm doing 3 private Zoom calls for up to 100 practitioners. I've got 3 titles. One of them is how to use Facebook Live and Instagram to grow your practice. So I've got 3 free trainings coming up. You're going to need to register. Just planting the seed right now. It's the very day that I stopped doing the daily stuff. The next day I thought, okay, what's my next project going to be? So that's it. It's classes just for practitioners. They're going to be free. You'll need to register to get in the Zoom call. It won't be going live on Facebook and it won't be recorded. It's going to be very private. So, John, can you do a fresh on your screen there and see if we have different messages?
Yeah. We do have some volunteers, but these are and thanks for everyone for volunteering. But a lot of them will require like private sessions, one-on-one, big chunk of, well, not a big chunk of time, but like, half-hour session, at least just to get started. Yeah. And let's see here.
So Julie Buckley Knapp, are your private sessions audio or video? Well, both John and I use Zoom, so we could do side by side, or you could join without your video on, or just by telephone. Some people are in their car, or a lot of people, for me, they go sit in their car, I guess, if they're in a noisy household. So I'm often talking to somebody in their car, or it could just be WhatsApp or telephone, whatever you like is cool. We can both do that.
Yeah.
My website, I guess I didn't change it today, is removetrappedemotions.com. And you'll see 2 circles. One says the 25-minute sessions, and you can book in there. Both John and I also have a menu of things. So you might say, well, I definitely want to work on these couple things. Well, bring some extra goodies, bring enough for everybody. So make sure you check our list and at least have it ready to add in case we say, okay, because I know that you watch and don't know how long some things take. Some things take 25 minutes and some things are like, okay, we're done at 2 minutes
Pretty
in.
quick.
So
Right. Yeah.
bring a list.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hmm. Um, yeah. Cindy says, awesome. Thanks for your help. Great, Cindy. Yeah. If you notice anything, any sensations, let us know, Cindy. It's always great to hear that instant update. You're feeling lighter, calmer, more relaxed. Yeah. Anything at all. Some people cry. That's okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Good stuff. Okay. Helen Jervis is saying, you've been very generous with your time, was just enjoying them. But yes, I don't blame you. You know, when we get blamed, I bet you we get a lot of absorbed blame, absorbing people blaming us. No. Okay,
No.
I think that might be it. Colleen Beach Murray, thank you for being our hashtagger today.
Oh yeah, Karine, thanks.
Posted. Yeah, she
Posted, Michael, your website, removetrappedoemotions.com. Yeah, I'm at aliveinpure.com. Yeah, and we both have online scheduling as well, right? So I'll just walk you through that real quick here, right? So you go in, set your time zone, find a day, time that works for you. It links up to PayPal. And then you'll get a confirmation email. And if you want to do a video session, there'll be a Zoom link. Or if you want to do phone, you can do that as well.
Yeah.
But like Michael said, it's best to send a list in advance of what you want to work on, your symptoms, any goals and desires as well too, because it's good to, address those, what you want, the clarity, what do you want in life, right?
Yeah.
What do you want to see?
Happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, next week, John, I'm pretty excited. Next week, we are dedicating the show to this.
Hey,
Your life's purpose. My
Life.
big news is, you don't hear me talk about it very much because it wasn't available at Amazon for a long time. As people were getting pissed off at me. They said, yeah, I just see you talking about your book, but it's not available on Amazon except for Kindle. And now Amazon officially has this copy there. So next week, it's all about your life purpose. But before you buy one, oh no, if you go to my website, if you buy 2 of these books, you can join a book club. And I have an online video. It's a $97 course. You get that for free when you buy 2 books on Amazon. Go to my website to find it. But next, we're going to talk about your life's purpose and what the most important emotion is that needs to be removed for you to take the next step forward to reach and live your life's purpose. Okay, John, anything else you want to close with?
Oh, no, just thanks to our volunteers. And yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. Yeah, have a great week. I think we did it.
We did it. Okay, everybody, we'll talk to you. We'll see you next week on the special Your Life Purpose episode here on The Bro Show, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern. Cheers, everybody.